Hey everybody, welcome back to Timborn and my new beaver settlement. This is New Craggy Canyon. It should be Craggy Canyon, but well, we had a little bit of an incident and this is now technically my second Iron Tooth settlement. Well yeah, let's just go have a quick flick over and see what happened to the other one. So you can probably see straight away that it's, well, it doesn't look good, does it? It's in the first drought at the end of cycle 1 and there's no resources, no food, there's no water. It's just all gone wrong. There's barely any beavers left now. Just did everything in the wrong order, I think, and it's a bit of a shame. But I've learned some lessons and we're gonna try again. But anyway, we're here and things are looking much better. It's day 1 in cycle 2, so I've just survived the first drought. Thought I'd sort of get the beginning setup done before I start recording because, well, it's a little bit slow, isn't it? But here we are. Let's press play and start seeing what's happening. I've got plans, okay? And that's where the last one went wrong. I just didn't prioritize things right, I think. But yeah, this, I mean, there's been some waste here and that's gonna happen. But we are getting ready for a big dam over there. As soon as I've got everything in place, I'm going to flood this whole lower area, I think is really what's going to happen. There's work that needs to be done to get ready for that. And we are still waiting for the water to start flowing again. It should be coming there. Yep, it's on its way. We're a bit better with food this time. The berry situation is odd. Honestly, we got a lot of berries. Okay, let's stop doing that. I have to really micromanage them as far as what they're doing at the moment because there's not enough of them, and it's really weird. Okay, so this here. This is a breeding pod. They don't breed without this thing. They grow their babies in here. Can we get a zoom in on that? It's in there. Yeah, there's a little wavy in there. That's really weird. I should also say, welcome to update 7. Yeah, so things are a bit different, I think. I don't know. I mean, this is a new map, so I don't know what, but it's a weird map. Let's sort of zoom out and have a look around. There is like partially underground sections of bad water spilling out here, and then yeah, there's more bad water up here. Great, absolutely amazing that is. Don't know what we're going to do about that. We'll see. I'm a bit worried about when it comes time for the bad tides. We've only got the one water source here and it basically flows through the whole middle of the map. So that's going to be interesting. And we are currently working on this. This is like a large power wheel. I did have one in the other place, so I know what it... Rather than looking like a hamster wheel, it's like a big merry-go-round and they stand on it and walk around. And we're trying to get in some planks. Planks would be nice. We need stairs, we need platforms. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to happen. And it's really still a bit of a waiting game. Oh, here comes the water. At last. At least we didn't have any lack of water from the drought, really. this was enough to sustain us. And I need to block off some of this if I'm going to raise the water level. And it is, yeah, it's going to cover all of this. And obviously this farm isn't going to be any good here. But we've got farm space up here then that we can use, because this will become much healthier. And I think eventually, you know, there's potential to get the water even higher. I'm not really sure how. This water source is really low, so I think it's going to require some pumps to bring it in and come up. I'm not really sure. We will. Well, we're going to find out. That's the whole point, isn't it? But yeah, let's just see how this project goes first. Well, I didn't quite expect that, but it's okay, I think. I thought that would be enough to let the water through without it raising too much, but no, it's coming through. Let's turn this one back on quickly while I've moved this guy's workplace because it got flooded. Luckily, this hasn't been flooded, so it's still working, because that was what I was mostly worried about. So we can keep going with that. Unfortunately, this area is flooded, but we'll see how much of that they can chop. Not that anyone is working there. I suppose it's not too much of a problem. Where is everyone working? But yeah, we're out of wood again, which is less than ideal. And I need them to be getting the wood. Oh, and that needs to go back on, I guess. Yeah, just not enough beavers, and we are losing beavers to old age this time as well now. But until we get this built and then this built, I can't make the platforms, and I can't bring this up and keep thinking maybe I need to be breeding more beavers. We've got a lot of food. Yeah, let's. And you probably noticed, no houses yet. I just don't have the wood for it. Once we've got, you know, all a bit more set up, I will make a forester's place, and we'll start getting wood in properly. But until that, it's going to be the slow game, I guess. Just trying to survive still. This is most bizarre with it flooded, and I've put this in over here, but I don't know. No wood. They're not even gonna bother trying, are they? Oh. Right. Yeah. Let's give you an update on where we are. Things are happening. There is another drought coming in, but I have slow down, beavers. I have got to the point where we can start having everything up here. I've got forester. That was the most important thing. I know there's a lot of paused buildings, but yeah, we're going well, and we've blocked off this down here, and this will get blocked eventually, and yeah, now we can have trees up in the top bit because it's nice and fertile. So this is getting flooded. Not a lot, a little bit. But yeah, not for long though either. Well, it's drought number 2, and it's a bit of an odd situation because actually it meant I could get to some of this wood that I couldn't before. I think that best one's done now. Yeah, nothing there. But if we can get these stairs finished, then we can get up here and get to this wood. Yeah, there's a real lack of materials here. So we've got enough planks there. Actually, we need to stop. Don't make any more planks. Make the wood. Use the logs for that. Please. Please take it to the right place. And then, yeah, go get these planks. There's no storage, so we can't get the planks. And what do we... Planks? Go on, get the planks. Honestly. I had to stop them doing this over here. It's getting really, really tricky. I didn't even mean to line that up. It's good. And let's... I don't know, put that up there and... Please, cut some trees. It's working. It's working. We've got steps up. We've got this up here. Let's make this high priority. We need to be working on that. I don't know what they'd be working on otherwise, to be honest. Where are they all working? Not in there. Oh, it's just because there isn't many of them. Yeah, population is a real issue. I mean, the drought doesn't seem to be bothering too much. We've got water. We've got food. Not as much food as I would like. I'm going to lose some of this crop. And we've got berries, at least, growing. Yeah, just... This is a whole new level of difficulty, because, you know, I'm not going to get overrun with beavers. I'm going to run out of beavers. I can't get them to make more beavers. There we go. End of another drought. That's drought 2. Finished. We're on cycle 3 now, and here comes the torrent of water. It's not really, but well, it is going to fill this whole area up, and hopefully bring these trees back to life. Oh, there comes night time though. And I have finished over here. I'll show you in the morning. Right, yeah, so I have finished over here. It's not doing much at the moment because all the water's escaping down there. But we'll get that blocked up and then this will be up properly. And we might even get some green up here. That would be nice. Is this... this doesn't reach up there. That's a shame. I mean, eventually... we'll make it like completely different and do loads of terraforming and all sorts of things. I want to get to that as quickly as possible with this playthrough. And I thought I'd just get rid of all of this. It's pointless. It's in the way, and I want to be able to build over the top of this. We are really struggling for wood though. It's just going to be like a constant now. Waiting for trees to grow. There are none. They've all been chopped down, and I don't have any surplus. That's it again. I got 4 planks. Not sure what 4 planks is going to do me for though. I think I can officially say this is going well. We've got berries being grown and farmed. I mean, there's no room for more berries. They're completely stocked up on berries. We've got a proper farm growing kohlrabi. It's quite nice stuff, I guess. Yeah, it's been ages since I've had any of that. And a little tree farm. It seems to be doing okay. So now we're getting a somewhat sustainable source of wood coming in, and that means that the beavers can have somewhere to live. They're going to be happy about that, I think. And hopefully that means they work a bit better. I think that's how that works. Yeah, I really should know by now, shouldn't I? And then I guess, well, we're not researching anything at the moment because there's no one to work in the inventors building. I'm still working over here on blocking this off, which will, once that's done, we can have much higher water level and, well, who knows what. But this is a nice little area. It's not, there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, I think it looks fairly sustainable as it is. So I just need to be careful where to expand after this, because I don't want to go too fast and ruin it. I do want to sort of use some of this space for building on, and eventually probably raise some of this back up and drop some of this down, make a little island in the middle of the canyon. And looking at all of this, it needs to be dropped down in various places, and we'll get some sort of way of getting up onto the top here, I guess. But that's a long way off, and this is never going to have water, I don't think. It's never going to be inhabitable as far as growing crops and trees. But I think, yeah, this level here is where we're going to end up eventually. That looks to be somewhat sensible. It's quite a large space, and we can remove some of this still. But there's new stuff in update 7 that I've not even looked at. So if we look, because right now there's not a lot happening down here, they are just building away. And if we look in, I don't know, where do we look? I mean, this is all different anyway, because it's the Iron Teeth. Look, and we haven't done the bots ever, so that's definitely going to happen on this. And the storage is different. There's no underground storage pile thing. So that's going to be interesting, to say the least. But then these can be built on top of, so we can stack those up. This is all the same. Housing is very different. There's no, all the housing starts on the ground floor. It is quite nice though. Look at this. Way off having these, because look at that. Just rows of that would be really cool. Water, we've got, I think, the same sort of stuff. Food is different. Food is very different. We've got hydroponic gardens. That's going to be a thing. You have to actually put water into those, so that will be interesting. Food factory, they have rations for food. Coffee as well. We have to do coffee. I'm trying to find there was some really cool stuff. This is all the same. Power is, what's an engine? Hey, burns fuel. Okay, we could do that. Well-being's a little bit different. There's a decontamination pod instead of a healer. That's, and just a few different bits are different. Decoration looks kind of the same, but maybe a bit different. Oh, in here. This is cool. So this is an update 7 thing. There is tubeways. So expensive. It's not happening for ages. Okay, don't get excited, because I'm not yet. But that's going to be cool. I mean, imagine we don't have to build a load of stairs to go up here. We just go up. And I don't know, can we zoom across to the other side of the canyon with it? Because, yeah, I've been focusing on this side, but there's a lot over here, a real lot, and that's at that height too, I think. Yeah, so we could get Got a lot of stuff, a lot of space over there. And then I don't know. This is gonna be lost, I guess, because it's too low. But yeah, there's a lot of space to work with. We just got to be careful with that corner and that corner. This is so weird. That comes all the way. Yeah, that's gonna have to be worked on, I guess. Hey, there we go. We've got a house now. Let's have a look. Brilliant. And all but one of our beavers has got somewhere to live now. Great. So I thought it was going to be all of them, but sorry, beaver with no home. I don't know where you are, but we'll get another building done soon. Promise. There's another drought on the way. But that is not going to be the biggest problem. The biggest problem that I'm facing right now with these beavers is old age. They are getting old, and it is getting to be a problem. Because yeah, they're dying of old age quicker than they're being born. Is born the right word? When they're coming out of a tank? I don't know. Yeah, well, born and growing up. Yeah, so I've got 6 beavers that are currently are adults. Which means no one is working over here anymore. I guess I could take that. So one of them goes and works in there. And we can, because we've got a lot of wood, and well, not a lot, but enough, so they can carry on building that. It would be nice to have that done. It's not going to be done in time for before the drought, which means this is all going to go away again. I don't know. There's not a lot I can do about that. It's a big project, and big projects take lots of time. As far as, you know, what's going to happen over here, everything's going to slow down and stop again, I guess. But yeah, so new greatest enemy to beavers, getting old. Even beavers can't get away from mortality. Well, it kind of seems like, you know, everything got fixed all at once. The drought ended, the beavers started growing up and, you know, being adults and working and being born. And yeah, 12 beavers, so sorry, 2 beavers sleeping out in nature, but I mean, seriously, you are beavers. And yeah, everyone is working and getting things done. I'm kind of hopeful that this is gonna work. I don't know. I am a bit concerned. The next, the end of this cycle, it's probably going to be a bad tide, isn't it? And that's not good, because that's going to kill most of my crops. And yeah, I haven't got far enough to get floodgates in here instead to just shove it all through or block it off here. I mean, you can't just block it off there. It's going to come in and overflow. It can't go backwards. Unless we can, I don't know. Are we allowed to just make a great big hole through here? Is that allowed? I don't know. I don't know if you can make another exit from the map. Just doing that? Does that work? Or have I got to channel it all the way around the edge into that one? There's too many questions, and they're not going to get answered anytime soon. So yeah, I think a little bit more progress before the end of the episode, but I'm really happy with how this is going. Right, it looks like this is the last bit of the construction for this area. That's it. It's finished. Thanks, little guy. Ditruka. Okay, well, that's it. That is the canyon well and truly dammed. This should now keep rising. Yeah, it's stopped flowing. Oh, sorry, it's stopped flowing. So we just wait for that to keep coming up until it's at the level for the dams. And that should, well, it's not going to make a lot of difference because we've already got like all of the area that I needed to be watered properly. But that is that sort of that project, as it were, done. The bottom of the canyon has been flooded, and that was the moment I saw this map. I was like, that is what I'm doing. I'm just gonna flood it, and well, yeah. I mean, obviously, there are other plans that are gonna happen. I'm gonna change my mind about how I do things. But that, I'm really happy with that so far. We're just gonna have to wait now for well, what happens in the bad tide, I guess. But beavers are gonna get on with projects like building some more housing. We're gonna put some showers in. We do need to get some more planks before we can do that, though. And planks for medical beds. So we can probably start just slowly making some planks. They can't make many anyway because there's not enough storage. They can actually make 13 planks and that's it, which I think is probably good for now because I'm really trying to not over go with the stuff. I haven't got a lot of space right now. No, this has got to be done carefully. Yeah, let's just take a little look before it's time to go. Got this dam in. Is it working yet? No, it's still not full. Obviously, this is well, not maybe it's not obvious. Obvious to me. This where the dam is going to be replaced with some floodgates, so we can empty it if necessary to flush out bad water and things like that. For now, it's what it is. We've got the water, not the water wheel, the large wheel here, which this little guy is just working on. That's one guy's enough for one sawmill, so that works quite nice. And it's a nice farm and a nice tree farm and lots of berries. So many berries. And the weird breeding pods around here. And as the population grows, we're going to get more research going, I guess. I got 211 research points. That's not bad already. Can actually start having some half decent stuff. But there we've got the medical bed is in. Lovely. So things are going quite nicely, really. And yeah, the beavers are looking forward to a nice, prosperous start here in new Craggy Canyon. But for now, as the sun's going down, I'm gonna say goodbye, I guess. And I'll see you for another one of these real soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.